Holy cow. A lot of rust on the front of this beast. Okay, so I'm back at the shop. I was here till like, I don't know, 10 something with Sean last night. We were working on the good old CRX, but I gotta push outside right now because I gotta get to work, you know. But we got this guy mounted this far in there, you know. As you can see here, we went back to the one that came with the B series kit. It's just got a stock one right there for now, and then I got my Hasport T-bracket and Hasport back mount here. There's no training mount right now, it's just hanging in there like that, chilling out. We got some mock-up stuff figured out. As you can see, there's no pulley for the balance shaft there, so we're having some things made. We're figuring some things out. It's gonna be sick. Can't wait to show you all what we've got figured out for this bad boy. All right, got it all pushed back into there. I'm gonna pull this boy out. I'm gonna change my tensioner nut. Just do a regular 14. I'm going to bang up the frame rail a little bit just to make sure our clearances are all good. And then we'll get back to mounting this side. Motor's out. As you can see, some mishaps happened. I got the jack underneath it though. We're good. We can slide that guy back under there. Whatever it needs. Yeah. Alright, so we were hitting, oh, that's so dirty. I gotta get all that off there. We were hitting here with the balance shaft pulley, and then here right in the middle of this with the tensioner nut. So I'm gonna swap out the tensioner nut. I'm gonna bang it a little bit, just make sure it's clear, and then yeah, we're gonna have to put it back in and see where everything's out, and we'll do this like a couple hundred times before we figure everything out and get it perfect. All right, so as you saw there, I hammered in right here real good, and I got some over here. This is for that, it's really for the timing cover now. I might just cut the piece off the timing cover, but so this should all clear for sure. I mean, I cleared, I don't know if you can see it in the picture in the camera, but I'd say it goes a quarter of an inch or more back. I hammered it good. Should be awesome. All right. You know what that says? Now, I don't have my balance shafts deleted. What to do though? Yeah, so I probably should explain that to you guys, huh? So on this guy, I got a whole bunch of these things. On this guy, here I pulled the bolt off in the gear, and you see it's got this washer here, and the balance shafts can never come out without. See how I just pulled it out? There's a little key right there. There's a dot on the balance shaft. So when you have this here, the balance shaft is offset with that little hole, so it can't just fall out. And then when I put that piece on, of course it's got this O-ring, so I gasket maker it and I make sure it doesn't leak. But when I put that piece on, it holds this back to where it's against this without it letting go through there. Just a little ingenuity. Me and Sean came up with that last night when we saw that the pulley had hit. And now I've got all the clearance I can get. All right, so it's back in and everything looks like it's gonna clear. If you look through here, well, let me grab the flashlight real quick. Should be charging right here. Well, looks like someone unplugged it, so they must have they killed mine and grabbed the other one. All right, so looking there, let me just put the flashlight like right. Okay. So you see that? That used to be touching the frame rail right there. That little stud with the idler behind it, that was touching the frame rail. And then over here, where I stick the flashlight in between, right here, literally I couldn't stick my finger in there before, so I definitely got some clearance in there. I mean, all right, but everything clears. It's looking good. I was able to bolt everything up by myself this time. I didn't need Sean's help or someone to push on the motor on this side so I can get this bolt in, because before we were really fighting that, prying that stud into the wall there. We were really having to force it. But okay, so this is probably about where she's gonna be sitting, and then I'll get onto this tranny mount. All right, so I got this limiter strap here. This is because I don't have radius rods on it, so that I can still push it around, because these guys, literally, if I don't have that strap on there and I try and push it, these guys will just go straight. They'll just roll back into the rear fender here. They'll roll back into this and they'll literally get stuck and lock up, and then it'll be so annoying and frustrating. So I put those limiter straps on there. They keep it from going too far back, keep it pulled forward. Should be able to, so I can get it around. All right, so I've got the motor back out, and I've got this mount. We took it, drilled out the spot welds, and then air hammered the rest of it off. But so it goes, you know where it goes. We're gonna move it over some so that the motor sits a little further back, because it's like just a tiny bit this way. So we're gonna cock it, it's a little big that way, move the whole thing. And then I've gone ahead and I've taken old pointless brackets out, and we're gonna go ahead and fill all those holes up with the MIG welder, and then just get back to mounting it. Alright, so got a piece stacked in there. Just welding up the holes over here where the mount was. Looking good. So nice. Welded, I've been grinding, I have been getting it. Kyle's over here, he helped me get this side busted out. These are all pretty much just, I mean, there's a few grinds I gotta do, but they're pretty much how they're gonna be. I've moved to this side now, I'm getting this guy all done up over here as well, and then I'm getting this guy all done up. And that's where I'm currently at, and then I'll move back to here where me and my dad were a little bit ago, and I'll finish getting these guys. I still got to get some plates cut out for the back side of this, where we'll just weld them. I'll hold them back there with a hammer, and then he'll weld on this side, and we'll just get all this goodness filled in. Make her gorgeous. Kyle went ahead and filled up those holes for me, filled up that guy right up here, and then it got pretty thin, and so he just thickened it up as it went, and then moved over here and I filled up this guy. A ton done today, and it was awesome, everyone's help. Kyle jumped in and threw down some welds for me, got some holes filled. Still got, I mean, several more holes to fill, but we rocked it, and we are rocking along awesome. I went through one full solid grinder pad. I mean, because I'm definitely a grinder, not a welder. That's for sure. Coming along nicely. Got this bad freaking mamma jamma going down. My dad helped, Sean helped. Jamie was great moral support, telling me I was a great welder, keeping me going. I mean, I did all of that. I mean, I welded and I grinded and I welded and I grinded, and I mean, I'll go over it and I'll make sure it's all smooth and flat and perfect in the end. But fudge, man, it's been going great. I can't wait to get it done and get this beast out and about and just rampaging, making some stank, man.
All right, Jane, you want me to lower this thing down?
Heck yeah. Man, didn't even blink.
You didn't even think about it.
Damn, dog.
You have yourself an all-wheel drive. It's downhill from here. You said we get it off the jack stands. See how low the pan and everything is. Sean, you want to straighten the wheels out real quick? I mean, one of them's straight.
Yeah, mine's pretty crooked. Pull your stance, Sean.
That doesn't sit bad at all. No. No, that pan's a lot higher than I thought it would be. I mean, it's great.
You got a flashlight?
That's higher than yours was.
Oh yeah.
machine, so we could thread those bars on.
I got you. I like this a lot. I like it a lot. Easy to work on. Easy to, everything's easy. Sits in there nice. It's all level. Measured, all that good stuff. Now I can finish up all the engine bay goodness. Welding, and then that one tab for this mount on the side. Yeah. You could even build a front mount. Could even build a front mount. Yeah, I'd build it. I'd build the one that just goes to the mid plate and then just attaches here, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Or right off of here. I think right off of there will get in the way of other stuff. Manifolds and stuff.
Other activities.
Yeah, other activities. We could even do what you know, 2 side ones.
Yeah, that would work too.
Yeah. Yeah, we could go from these 2 stud. I mean, we
do the framing ones actually do that?
No,
normally,
they don't have a. No. They go straight from these 3.
Oh, we could make.
Yeah. We make our own, yeah.
Stubs.
But then it would be. We're cool like that.
You just made a mount over there. Let's make
Yeah, no problem. That looks great too.
Yeah, that was a good idea. Shane just had the most genius idea ever.
Look at it. Basic
container.
Yeah, you know it.
A lot done in 2 days. This and like hanging your rear end, and then
That's the hardest part.
that's the hardest part.
My gas tank's going in the spare tire hole. No problem. S2000 drops right in. It's in the spare tire hole, ready to go. We just got to drill a hole for a sump in the bottom.
Your car lives on in this.
I know.
Sure enough. Hell yeah, so I got Medusa on there. Little turbo manifold my dad made for Battle of the Bays way back in the day. If any of the OGs are watching this, they'll know what that's from. But so I'm gonna, you know, get back on it, and next up is pulling the motor and just finishing welding all this good stuff and just busting it all out. But that's it for this video. Booyah. This is GoofyBuilt. Peace out.